Sometimes I hear you loud and clear.
But not as much as I used to.
There's someone else now. Someone more feminine, creative, inspiring, supportive.
More compassionate, not quite as dangerous.
We're not perfect.
We're far from perfect.
But we are definitely PHAT. We are most definitely fat girls.
My name is Debbie Lamedman, and I am a professional playwright. Phat Girls goes back over 10 years. And I wrote this one-woman show called Phat that talked about my relationship with food, my body image, rejections that I had.
Oh my gosh, is this dress a 14? Size 14 is so not in style right now. My body is not in style right now.
High schools and colleges love it. Women that I've never met have written to me and said, "Thank you for writing this play. It's my life, it resonates so much." And I had no idea. I wasn't trying to write any sort of commercial vehicle. I was writing from my heart.
Sometimes I think it's not really a part of me. It's a mistake that this flesh has accumulated on my body, and it'll be gone when I wake up.
I'd never had formal training as a playwright. Everything I learned about playwriting, I learned from being an actor. I've been doing theater since I was 18 years old. This changeover happened unexpectedly. No one was more surprised than I was, and I'm having success at it.
You should write a book. What are you talking about?
How to get back at the boyfriend who dumped you because he thought you were fat.
I really love directing, I love teaching, and I love writing. Once I was in California, I started teaching teenagers. And I had gotten burnt out on acting, but when I started to teach the teens, I started to realize how much I loved the craft of acting. And I also noticed that there was not age-appropriate material for these teenagers. So I started to write monologues for my students. And then I converted solo show Phat to Phat Girls, and then I thought, I think I'm a playwright. And then Phat Girls got published, and then it got produced. The difference of this particular production at Pacific is that it's 10 years later. My skin is thicker. It's personal, but so much time has gone by. I now see it as a play and not my life. And I'm working with college women. 8 actresses. 1 actress plays the same role all the way through, and everybody else is double, tripled, quadrupled up. And then I have 4 men in non-speaking roles that I've never had before. I typically don't like directing my own. This was the only one that I wanted to get my hooks into as a director because it was the first one I've ever written. It was my life for the most part, and I wanted to see my vision fully realized, and I knew that the way I was going to see it fully realized is if I did it myself.
Eat! That's right. I'm telling you to eat! Eat whatever you want.
I binged on baby food.
Eat every 2 to 3 hours. Don't eat dairy.
Yes, eat dairy, no wheat.
Don't ever eat sugar again.
We live in this culture that is bombarding us with, this is how you have to look, this is what is perfect, and it's a cookie cutter that doesn't give us a whole lot of room, and it doesn't honor difference.
We need to realize that food is simply a replacement for real love. And that is why you are here today. To begin to heal. To begin to put food in its proper
I'm so much more than my body. The most important message to take away from the show, it sounds a little cliche, but is love yourself as you are. You want to change? Great. You don't? Great. Whatever you want to do, but you need to be happy with you. After each performance, on each night, we will have a talkback session. The entire cast, myself, and a eating disorders specialist will come and do talkback with the audience. The audience wants to talk about it. We're opening it up. We're changing it up. We're trying some things.
It's not that difficult, and I expect you to do the same.
Crazy.